Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aries. So in this video, I was trying to go for a natural looking blown out type of crochet style, but I ended up with something a little different, as you will see. I am using the same springy Afro twist hair that I used in my last video with the low bun and with the chunky 2-strand twist video I did a couple of months ago. So I was excited to see how this style or how this hair would look in a crochet style. So getting straight to the braiding pattern, the first thing I always do with crochet braids is I part my hair into a top half and a bottom half, and I'm mostly going to be using my fingers to part my hair. The only time I'll use a comb is for the braids in the top half. So I'm doing some pretty small cornrows in the front because I didn't want any huge gaps when I part my hair. And I am going to be doing the invisible crochet method for the middle part and my 2 side parts. So for this cornrow, I'm not going to braid it all the way down because I'm going to join it with the braid right beside it. Okay, so this is when I join the 2 braids together to make up my middle part, and then I'll braid that all the way down, and I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other 2 cornrows on each side to make up my side parts. All right, that's what my 3 parts look like, one in the middle and one on each side. So now I'm gonna do my other braids, and I'm not gonna connect those together. I'm gonna just braid them like normal and braid all the way down. Now I'm going to be working on the back of my head. I'm just going to do some cornrows going straight down, and I am parting with my fingers again. So I'm going to be adding the cornrows from the front into these cornrows in the back, and I like to make sure the braids in the front are crisscrossing so that there won't be any gaps. So now it's time to put the hair in, and y'all will see how quick this hair can get really full. And I only use like 4 of these little packs, but I'm just gonna pull apart one of these little pre-stretched or pre-separated pieces, and I'm definitely gonna skip around a lot in the back because it's gonna get really full really fast, like I said before. And when I got towards the crown of my head, I started using even smaller pieces. I just took those pieces I was using and pulled them in half. Alright, so now I'm getting ready to do the invisible method for my middle part, and I already went ahead and did the method for the 2 side parts. So I split these pieces into 3 instead of 2 because I wanted these to be pretty small. So I'm just gonna pull it through the cornrow like normal, but instead of putting or pulling both pieces of hair through the little loop, I'm only gonna grab one piece and pull it through the loop, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, nothing special. I mean, the invisible method has been around for some years now, but you know, everyone might not know how to do it. So yeah, doing that method just takes away the little knot that you would normally have at the roots, and it makes it look a little more realistic. Now that I'm done putting in all the hair, I decided to section my hair off into some pretty large sections, and I'm gonna just pull on the hair a little bit to stretch it out and pretty much rip out any knots I had. And I'm gonna use some mousse to do some chunky twists and let it sit overnight. And I did all this to try to tame it and to not have it be so big, but y'all will see that this process was pretty much a waste of time, because the next morning when I took down my twist, my hair was still very big. So yeah, all this was a waste of time, but y'all will see how that turns out when I take it down. All right, so the next morning I separated my twist, or took down my twist, and I separated my hair to make sure that I covered up all the bald spots that I had. So yeah, after I finished separating, my hair pretty much looked the exact same as it did the night before. I just ended up cutting it and putting it back in a little headband because I wasn't about to have all that hair in my face. So overall, my hair did not turn out how I wanted it to, but it looked decent, I guess. So I'm gonna let the rest of the video play. I don't really think I need to explain anything else. I'll just show y'all, you know, how I cut it and pulled it back in the headband pretty much. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, even though it's, you know, not really what it's supposed to be. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want, and I will see y'all in my next video.